Game number 2. We have Knicks versus the Celtics. And the opening tip is controlled by the Knicks. Here's Jamie Dweck. Gives to Dennis. Desperation game here for the Knicks. Little Dennis from top of the key. Gives it out to Dennis Dweck. And he puts it up and he puts it in. Here comes Mo D. Brings up the dribble. Malamed throws it out. Haber tries to hit the cutting Erwin Azar. Knicks basketball. There's the flyby, and little Dennis throws it out to Jamie Dweck. Lost the handle, gives to Mark, and Braha no good from the outside. Remains a 2-0 game. And long attempt from Mo D, no good. And little Dennis Dweck there for the board. No good from underneath. And he puts it up and in. Mark Braha with a crafty move from underneath the basket. Now Azar is fouled underneath.
Where am I?
Here's Braha out to Dennis. Jamie fakes, throws down to Dennis for 2, and gets the roll. Dennis Dweck puts it in. 6-5 game. Wide open 3 in the corner, and Haber puts it in. 8-6 lead for the Celtics. Braha. Gonna fight through a few paired defenders and turned over Asher Malamed, but he steps out of bounds. Gonna stay here with the Knicks. Braha to inbound. Throws to Shabbat. Shabbat kicks it out to Dennis. Trying to shake Azar, couldn't do it. Throws it out to Braha. Braha baseline. Gets it out to little Dennis. Extra feed to Dennis in the corner. Back out to Jamie. And turned over and grabbed by Arazi. Foot race to the basket. And Arazi lays it up and he missed it. Braha underneath. Shabbat throws it out. Little Dennis for 3, no good. And that is batted out of bounds. Going to stay this way. Straightaway three, and Erwin Azar no good, and tapped and taken by New York. Now Shabbat, reckless abandon, kicks it out, open look, no good from three, rebounded by Mo D. And he is fouled from behind inexplicably by Sammy Shabbat. 8-6 game here on the early onset. 18:28 remaining here in the first half. Game number 2. Knicks need this W. And there's a foul and one. Asher Malamed fights through contact and it follows through for the bucket. And he is short. Braha brings up the dribble. Fires it out to Dweck underneath. It's Jamie. Jamie looking for space. Desperately puts it up. No good. And loose ball is chased down by Boston. Arazi. No hesitation. No good. And Sammy Shabbat pulls up for 2. And they pull within 2. And taken away on the ill-advised pass. And little Dennis looking for a call, nothing there. Swings. Back up top to Mo D. And he flicks it up and good. Erwin Azar. There's Shabbat. Gives to Jamie. They reset. 12-11 game after that three-point make. Now New York looking to take the lead. Jamie throws down to little Dennis. All ball. Wide open. Three-pointer is good from Alfax. Puts it up and puts it in. Suddenly, New York is finding some rhythm. Hooked, and Dennis Dweck commits the foul. Modi to inbound, finds Malamed. Modi throws it underneath. Haber, righty hook, no good. Knicks basketball, down by 2. And he hoists it up, no good. Tap back up and now grabbed by Malamed. Loose ball batted and maintained by the Celtics. Modi has that ball deflected by Dennis Dweck. With just over 13 minutes to play, Knicks are keeping pace with the Celtics here to start. To the corner to Alfax, puts up the 3, and it rims out. Jamie with the basketball, gives to Braha. And taken away, Erwin Azar with some sticky fingers. Gives to the trailing Haber, back up top to Modi. Modi waits for the offense to set. And no good from the outside, rebounded by Malamed. Euros underneath, and there's the whistle. No good on the free throw. And he goes 1 of 2. 3-point lead for the Celtics. Braha gives to Dweck. Underneath to Jamie Dweck. Good switch on D. Back out to Jamie. Puts up the 3, and it's no good. Too strong. Rebounded by the Celtics. Modi gives to Alfax. Alfax finds Haber for 3. No good, and rebounded by Jamie Dweck. Shabbat up top to Jamie. There's a screen set by Mizrahi. There's the give and go. Back out to Dennis. Playing a tall lineup right now. Braha up top to Sammy Shabbat. Smothering defense from the Celtics. Braha puts it up and it rims out. Rebounded by the Celtics. And he steps into a 3 and he almost banked it in. Off the mark. Braha, it's up now by Dweck. Gives to Shabbat. Jamie Dweck, there's the help defense, finds an open man, and Dennis Dweck makes him pay. And it's back to a 1-point game. Ten minutes here in the first half. And a travel is called on Modi. Knicks looking for their first lead tonight. Braha fires it up top to Shabbat. Shabbat feeds Dennis. Pulling for basketball. Backs down Arazi. There's the help defense by Azar. And here's a 2-point attempt. And there's a foul. Sammy Shabbat heads to the line. The Knicks can grab the lead here at the charity stripe. First free throw attempt is up and no good. And he splits the pair. We're tied up at 16. 8 minutes, 40 seconds here in the first half. Modi, top of the key, being guarded by Mark Braha. He swings to Alfax underneath. And Asher Mohammed with the scoop and score. Celtics back in front. Braha throws to Dennis Dweck. Dennis backing down Arazi. There's the help defense by Mohammed. Out to Jamie Dweck. Jamie leaves it off underneath. And Mizrahi lays it in. Looking for contact, but no call. We are tied up at 18. Three-pointer, no good short. Knicks basketball. Now Braha. Guarded by Alfax. Dangerous pass, somehow gets it to Dennis, luckily. Shabbat on the curl, fade away, is good. Knicks in front. 20-18. Knicks with their first lead. Modi swings it back to Alfax, gives to Mohammed. Mohammed, the head fake, and here's the shot. It's an air ball. Knicks trying to rally the troops for some momentum. Dennis resets to Braha. Arazi staying in front of him, doing his job. There's the help defense from Mohammed. Kicks it out to Jamie, no good, and rebounded by New York. Gives to Shabbat on the cut. Fires it to Braha. Braha in traffic, puts up the two and good. 22-18. Knicks 4-point advantage. And taken away by Dennis Dweck. Up ahead to Shabbat. Shabbat splits a pair of defenders. No good. Tapped up and in by Stevie Miz. 6-point lead. 24-18. Knicks in front. Azar. Now Arazi, no hesitation, and no good. Here's Jamie Dweck, trying to take advantage. Throws underneath to Shabbat. Shabbat kicks it out to Dennis. Dennis fires it out of bounds. 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Knicks with a 6-point lead and the basketball. Oh, sorry, Celtics basketball. Morris Dweck kicks it out to Haber, puts up a two, and he buries it. That's an important shot. Stems the tide, stops the bleeding for a minute. Braha gets the screen from Mizrahi. Mizrahi scampers underneath. Here he is back out. And his putback is good. Stephen Miz active on the boards. Here's Modi. Kicks it out. And he steps into it too, and Jack Haber taking care of business from the mid-range. Now Braha, oh, he had a man and overshot the target. Cross court feed, and Haber Puts it up again. This time he misses. Kicks it out to Dweck. Dweck elevates for two, and he is fouled. Dennis heads to the line for a pair of free throws. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the half. Low-scoring affair. And he splits the pair barely. 5-point lead for the Knicks. Here's Azar. Dribbles through traffic, flips it up, and it rims out. Braha throws underneath. Little Dennis dribbles out. Kicks it out to Dennis. Dennis drives baseline, fouled underneath by Haber. Little Dennis gets it into Big Dennis. Finds Mizrahi. And he is fouled, and he heads to the line for a pair. Dennis at the inbound, minute 35 to go. And he puts up the two, and it rims out. Mizrahi grabs the offensive board. Finds Dennis underneath. Throws it out to Braha. Braha gives to Little Dennis. Kicks to Mizrahi. Mizrahi baseline underneath the basket. Kicks it out to Little Dennis for a two, and it's good. 29-22, Knicks in front. Gets the bounce. That's a big three that fell the Celtics' way here in the final minute. (29-25). New York in front. Little Dennis. And they reset up top. Under 30 seconds to play in the half. And Elliot Arazi commits the foul with 21.3 on the clock. Inbounds to Braha. Braha gives up top to Dennis Dweck. Hands it back to Braha. Trying to shake Azar loose. Gets a screen. Braha, baseline. And Mizrahi with the put-in. And we head to halftime. Knicks up 6. Second half underway. Celtics start out with the basketball down by 6. New York putting up a fight. Alfax gives to Arazi. This can be a season-changing game for New York. Shot clock at 5. Straight away for 3. Book it! Jack Haber. The shot clock winding down. Pulls the Celtics back within 3. Braha searching. Gives to Dennis. Dennis finds Jamie Dweck. Jamie dribbles left, shuffles it out. Three-pointer is no good. Tapped up, and Celtics basketball. Fires to the corner, no hesitation. Haber! Tickling the twine all night. And he's been lethal from the outside. Tied up at 31, just like that. Knicks are in danger, but that's a big shot from Sammy Shabbat, giving the Celtics a 2-point deficit now and Knicks the lead. Nice feed from Mo D, but Asher Malamed couldn't finish the job underneath. And Braha, some shake and bake, and it's a 4-point lead for the Knicks. Long three, no good from Mo D. Knicks looking to regain that lead that they had going into the half. Braha kicks it out to Jamie Dweck. Jamie fires it to Dennis, gives to Shabbat. Shabbat fires it out to Dennis Dweck. Dennis finds little Dennis, momentarily open for three, and no good, and Celtics grab the rebound. Now Haber with the hot hand, kicks it out to Arazi, puts it up, no good, Knicks basketball. Cross-court feed, and Jamie Dweck, high lay-in, is no good. And Mo D draws contact, and little Dennis is aghast at the call. Mo D here at the line. First free throw is good. And he splits the pair. Knicks with a 3-point lead and the ball. Braha. Looks like it was last touch by a Celtic. Braha throws down to Dennis Dweck, back to Braha. Braha on the curl, gives to Dennis, puts up the two, and it's no good. Mo D. Foul and one, and they wave it off. Foul on the floor, controversial call. Mo D gives to Alfax, back to Mo D, cuts the corner, puts it up and in, and it's a 1-point game, 35-34. Just over 15 minutes remaining here in regulation. Now Shabbat pulls up for three, and one! Sammy Shabbat heads to the line for a 4-point play. Huge shot from Sammy Shabbat. Erwin Azar checks back into the game. Free throw is up and good. It's a 4-point play is complete. 5-point lead for the Knicks. OD. Puts it out to Haber. Has it batted out of his hands from behind on the 3-point attempt. Jamie Herky-jerky to the basket, couldn't finish. Here's Malamed. Malamed runs into Dennis Dweck, and a jump ball is called. Knicks basketball. Good anticipation defense from Dennis. Underneath. Dennis gives to Braha. Shot clock under 10. Dennis backs down the kid. Haber trying to keep up. Puts it up and he is fouled. Dennis' free throw is short. Approaching the 13-minute mark. Low scoring affair. And he splits the pair. It's 40-34. Modi fires to Arazi. Arazi kicks it out to Malamed. Up top to Haber. Haber's been a weapon tonight. Azar, jitterbugs underneath, has it poked away. Knicks basketball. Mark Braha pushing, kicks it out to the corner to Jamie, fires it out to Shabbat, fakes the three, passes to the corner, open look, bucket! Elite ball movement for the Knicks, and they grabbed their largest lead of the night in 9. 43-34, and the Celtics, wake up. Throws to the corner. Haber for three. Air ball and offensive board by Modi. Back into the hands of Haber. Haber underneath is fouled from behind. And Dennis Dweck. Two shots. Oh my God. Nothing better than a Dennis Dweck reaction after a foul that was questionable. Free throw is good. And he goes 2 of 2. Jamie fires it underneath, and Mizrahi lays it in. Back to a 9-point game. Modi fires to Arazi, puts up the three, and it's no good. Offensive board by Malamed, and he lays it in. Dennis fires it to little Dennis, puts up the three, and he buries it. 10-point lead for the Knicks. 10 minutes to play. Modi leaves it up for Malamed. Malamed finishes down low strong. 48-40. Little Dennis fires back to Dennis. Kicks it back out. Jamie for two, and it's too strong. And Mizrahi taps it up, and little Dennis couldn't finish. And Asher Malamed grabs the board. Wasted opportunity for New York. Arazi sidestep three. Bucket! Elliot Arazi makes it a 5-point game. 48-43, 9 minutes remaining here in regulation. Little Dennis gives to Dennis. Underneath to Mizrahi and taken away by Erwin Azar. Gives to Malamed. Malamed finds Modi to Arazi. Sidestep, puts it up, no good, and rebounded by the Knicks. Fires to Jamie. Resets up top to Dennis Dweck. Shot clock under 10. Jamie for three short. Jamie grabs his own board, resets the shot clock and lays it in. And a timeout is called by the Celtics with 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. 7-point lead for the Knicks. Back out of that timeout. Final 8 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Underneath to Malamed. Malamed bumping bodies. Kicks it back out to Modi. Throws it in the block. Kicks it out. Alfax open look. No good. Tapped up and grabbed by Arazi. Here's Azar. Shot clock at 8. Arazi fires it out. And they turn it over. Sammy Shabbat all by himself for the lay-in. Lead back to 9. Right. 52-43. Underneath, Malamed is tied up and a foul is called on Dennis. Malamed heads to the line. Down by 9. Free throw is short. And he goes 1 of 2. Braha, quick 3. In and out. Fires to the corner. Alfax gives it out to Azar. Azar is whistle for a travel. Going back to New York. Under 6 minutes to play. Underneath Mizrahi, wide open. Nice find from Dennis. Lead back to 10 for the Knicks. And he throws it up, and he is fouled. And Modi, it was before the shot, side out. Alfax finds Malamed for 3, and it's too strong. Rebounded by New York. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go. This would be a monster victory if they can get it for the Knicks. And the three-pointer is good. And a timeout is called from the Celtics. Largest lead of the night for New York. It's 13. And they are sitting pretty right now, as all things are clicking. Back out of that timeout, Celtics basketball down 13, just over 5 minutes to play. Modi gets caught in the air and turns it over. No good on the shot. Knicks can really take control if they execute. Gives to Dennis. And he overshoots the target from Stephen Miz and turns it over to the Celtics. And Erwin Azar is fouled. And he heads to the line for a pair. With 4:44 remaining on the clock. And he goes 2 of 2. $11-point lead now. Braha. And he lays it up. Strong move underneath from Mark Braha. Azar finds Arazi for 3. Bucket! Big shot, Elliot Arazi. It's a 10-point game. With about 4 minutes to go. Erwin Azar being a pest on defense. Here's Mizrahi. Throws it out to Dennis. Shot clock under 10. Fires to Mizrahi. Feeds Dennis, and he is fouled, and he heads to the line. That's a good possession for the Knicks.
That one was shooting, but that one wasn't on the... Really? That one was shooting? That one was on the floor, but that one was shooting. No. That one was on the floor.
Free throw is good. 61-49, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Here's Moti with the basketball. Underneath, gives to Haber. Haber lays it in. Haber was their offense for a good chunk of this game, and they got away from that. 10-point game, 3:21 remaining. Knicks in control. And Sammy Shabbat runs into a jump ball. Clock stops at 3:08 as they're trying to sort out. And it's Celtics basketball. Here's Azar. Racing his way up court. Finds Malam, and he is fouled and one. Celtics are alive. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go. And they could pull within 9 here at the line. My apologies, it's already an 8-point game. Looking to make it 7. And he's no good from the line. So the score remains 61-53. Under 3 minutes to play. Who will execute when it matters most here in crunch time? Knicks got to be mistake-free. Here's Jamie, shot clock at 10. Underneath to Dennis, throws it out. Little Dennis finds Braha. Braha, desperation 3, bucket! Mark Braha with a huge 3. Lead back to 11 for New York. Here's Mo D. And battled around and grabbed by the Knicks. Here's Shabbat. Gives to Jamie. Jamie fires it up top, and they are resetting and milking some clock. With 15 seconds on the shot clock, and the timeout is called. 2 minutes, 4 seconds remaining here in regulation. Knicks on the precipice of what would be a huge win for their season, as they are currently at 500, and this would catapult them to the upper echelon after they could potentially take down the Celtics, who are battling and trying to stay tied atop first place after Detroit's win. You had to figure it was going to take Mark and Jamie some time to figure out a new offense after running the same offense year after year. And speaking of the devil, here's Jamie underneath, and they turn it over. Here's Celtics basketball. Mo D gives to Arazi, throws it underneath. Asher Malamed kicks it out to Mo D. Mo D in the lane, lays it up, no good, tapped up and in by Malamed. Minute 38 to go. 9-point lead for the Knicks, far from over. And Sammy Shabbat gallops his way through the lane, lead back to 11. Arazi, catch, shoot, three, no good. And there is Asher Malamed with the offensive board and put in. 9-point lead with the ball, minute 10 to go for the Knicks. Tough fought battle. Under a minute to play. Shabbat underneath, lays it up, no good, and ripped down by Little Dennis. And Braha for three, bucket! Mark Braha. 12-point lead for New York. 45 seconds to go, and no good, and that's the ball game. Knicks with an impressive W as they take down the Celtics.